Hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheridan Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. It is another beautiful day here in the foothills of the mountains of North Carolina. About 42 degrees when I got up this morning. Feels a whole lot more like early spring than it does late spring, early summer. But anyway, today we had a farmer that lives about a couple of miles up the road reach out to us, I think about a week ago, said, hey, I'm gonna be cutting some hay. Would y'all be interested in some? I've contracted with another farmer for at least 50, maybe 100 rolls, but this guy, he thinks he's gonna have about 40 some. So I thought, you know, make hay while the sun's shining. Last winter, we ran right up to the edge. So we're gonna put plenty of hay in the barn this year so that we're ahead for the winter time when it comes around next year or later this year, and we're good to go. So we got hay coming after a while, but first I've got a little project up in the shop I need to get on, working on some stuff for our mobile farm store. So, and I don't know what else we're gonna get into. So anyway, hang out with me for a little bit and let's get some work done around the farm. Another thing real quick, the other day I put a post on our community tab here on YouTube and asked folks to go over to Facebook and follow us if you're not, and got some I won't say snarky, got some frustrated comments from folks that don't use that platform, and that is perfectly fine. We don't discriminate no matter what platform you use, what you like to watch us on, that kind of thing. But if you're not following us on Facebook, go over there. We're working on posting all of our old videos over there. We're going to try to get a little bit more of a presence over there, get some different stuff going over on Facebook. So go over there and follow us if you're not. We're also on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. You know, we're trying to be a little bit everywhere. So go follow us on those other platforms too. All right, so one of the suggestions that y'all had was to label those, put some labels above those freezers and what was in the freezer. So what we've decided to do, each freezer has got baskets in it. So we're going to put a label above each basket so that people can see, or that people can read what's in the basket. So for example, you'll have a basket that'll say andouille, kielbasa, and chorizo. And so what we've decided to do is we're going to go back and use some of these old metal signs like what we've used in the past. And I've cut a template. So the way these were made, Jeff made them so that we could set the cooler on it and it would set like this. It would hold it in place. So what I've done is I've just gone and cut the back off of it, or the bottom off of it. So now it looks like this. And then what I'll do is I'll take some of my labels. We'll mount this to the wall. I'm thinking probably double-sided tape, a good strong double-sided tape like a Gorilla tape or something like that. Then we'll just take a couple of these and just put them on our plates. These will be right above the baskets, above the freezers, and then it'll just be mounted on the wall to look like that. So I think that'll work. Should give customers an idea what's in there. They can just look real quick, see a list of what's in the basket, and that'll help them figure out what's in each freezer. I went to Harbor Freight last weekend. They were having a 20% off sale for Inside Track Club members. If you shopped at Harbor Freight, you know what that is. Paid for this with my own money. This is not a sponsored video at all. But bought one of these porta-bands and the stand for it. And this is the exact reason why I bought it, was to do this work with. we'll just take that sticker off, clean it up. It should work fine. All right, I think that worked out pretty good. That bandsaw works great. The trigger on it's a little goofy, but we made it work. So I've got all of them cut. Well, I cut them all to the same size. I made a template so that they were all the same height so that you don't have different sizes on the wall. I think that'll make it look a little bit nicer. But one thing that it did do, it created a little, I don't know if you can see it very well right there, created a little bit of a burr right along the edge where the saw went. So I'm going to use the bench grinder here. We're just going to smooth that off a little bit, make it nice so that you don't cut yourself or scratch yourself on it, but we'll clean that up just a little bit. Yeah, that turned out pretty nice. Kind of shaved that burr off, rounded it up just a little bit, kind of tilted, nice and smooth. Worked pretty good. All right, this fella just texted me, and he's got that hay. A little bit of a miscommunication. I thought he was bringing it to me, but he needs me to come get it. So I got some compost on the trailer, so let's go out. We'll find a place for that. I got to dump that stuff somewhere. Saunders' dad's trailer's tied up. I was going to go get his flatbed, but I got to do something with this compost right quick, so let's get that thing moved around. All right, real quick before we go get the hay, I want to give a quick shout out to our folks, the folks that are supporting us over on Patreon. I'll leave a link in the description down below if you'd like to join us over there. I've been posting some extra videos, working on posting some stuff over there that we're not posting in other places. Full market reports, what our market numbers look like, and just some personal private thoughts that, you know, I just don't feel comfortable sharing to the broad masses here on YouTube. So if you'd like to get, you know, see some of that stuff, go over there and subscribe. I think we've got it set up for $5 a month, and we do try to post some extra stuff over there and make it worth the value to you. So go over and check us out on Patreon. I don't know if y'all don't see this or not. This whole thing's got 270,000 miles on it. It's a 2003 model. It's got that 7.3 turbo diesel in it. It's one heck of a truck. Takes a licking, keeps on ticking. Like a Timex. There, now, crank her down. Here, let me do it. You rest. You're making me tired. Reuben, you better get out of the way, honey. All right, so hooked up. Tell you that dump trailer or something else. If you are in the market for a trailer and you don't need something specialized, like you don't need a stock trailer, you don't need a car hauler, something like that, I tell you, a dump trailer is a handy thing to have. I've hauled a little bit of everything on that thing. I've hauled logs, I've hauled dirt, I've hauled side by sides. I mean, it's kind of like it's almost like an enclosed trailer. It's got nice high sides, and then you can get stuff off of it super easy. It's got ramps, got tie downs inside of it. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about trailers. This is not my usual hay guy. This is some folks that reached out to us last year that had some hay. I don't know if they saw us on YouTube or what, but had some hay, wanted to know if we wanted to buy some hay. And so we told them that, yeah, we might be interested. Reached out earlier in the week. They were baling today, and so I'm on my way up there right now to get it. Like I said, I thought they were bringing it to me, but that's fine. That's neither here nor there. We'll go get it. It's no big deal. So let's ride up here and see what they got and get loaded up. Overshot the driveway a little bit. Had to go up the road here and turn around. This is literally 2 miles from the house. It may not even be 2 miles. Literally 2 miles from the house. So they've got some good looking hay. It's a pretty field, beautiful field. Let's get the trailer in up here. We'll turn the camera around and show you what we got. All right, this is Mr. Gamble's field. And like I say, this field it's right at 2 miles. 2 miles exactly from the driveway. This is, I think he said this is 6.1 acres. Look at that view. But wouldn't this be a pretty place for a house? But anyway, he says this is about 6.1 acres, and I think he said he's got 34 bales off of it this round. So these are 4x5s. He has fertilized and limed the field, which is fine. Looks good. Looks like the bales are good and tight. That was a little loose, but looks like the bale, that's tight in the middle. Looks like the bales are good. Good clean hay. Not much weed in this. I mean, this is good grass. Mostly fescue looks like. So we're gonna get this trailer loaded up. He said, let me put 1 or 2 on there before you start filming. So he wanted to get a little practice in. We got 1 on there. That little compost in the front. That may be what's holding that up. That's gonna be tight, ain't it, Ronald? I don't believe another will fit down in there, will it?
I didn't look.
Spin that.
I did not. Well, it might be 50.
It may be. I don't know if I can spin that thing with it green or not.
I'm gonna say she rolled on tight because I can tell.
It's heavy. There we go.
My God.
I'll tell you what, let's roll it. Yeah, it ain't gonna fit. Well, I wonder if we could.
Oh, how I don't know. She says it's a 48 wide. All I done was measure that.
Yeah, that's probably close. Well, let's just slide them in here. It ain't a far trip. I mean, it ain't like going to Rhonda. That boy in Rhonda, he was putting them up in here, and I was only getting 4 in here. One to trust 5 at a time. I had to make 5 or 6 trips to Rhonda.
Let me ask you this.
There you go. I believe that'll be all right. Because I ain't going far and I ain't going fast. Oh yeah, that'll ride. These rolls are a little bit bigger than the ones that I bought last time, because last time we could set two of them in there like this, side by side, and that just ain't gonna work this time. So having to do some creative stacking. That works, yeah. Put me one on the truck. There we go, 7 on the load. All right, got it loaded up. Only got 7 rolls on there, a little bigger than what I bought in the past, which is good. But these folks live about 20 minutes from here, so I'm gonna see if Sandra won't hook my old blue trailer up and bring it up here and take a few loads back too as we go, so we can get these folks done. They've had a long day, they're hot, they're tired, and we need to try to get them home. So let's get this home, get it unloaded, and I'll get Sandra to, I'll see if she will. I think she will. Let's see. Pull out of the way now. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I was going to talk real nice about a woman that could drive a tractor, but we'll save that for another day. was holding it on, so ain't no big deal. And it flipped over once we got on our driveway, so at least it didn't come off in the road. If it come off, she's going down the road at 40 miles an hour, that thing might have hit the pavement. I don't know. It didn't. That's the main thing. We got it back to the farm. All right. He's loading up the last of it, so we ended up with 29 rolls. This is good hay. There's no weeds in this, and it is, I asked him, it's all fescue. So getting late in the evening, get this home, get it unloaded. I doubt if I get it all stacked in the barn tonight, but man, let me tell you, we live in one of the prettiest places on God's earth. Like I say, we're just 2 miles up from the house. Just absolutely gorgeous up here. Well, we got her home. Got all this sitting out here. We're gonna have to pick it up, stack it. Had some of it fall off, but I ain't worried about it. It's good hay. Got a couple more rolls over there. We'll get them off with the tractor. May try to stack some of it in the barn here in a little bit. What y'all doing over here?
I'm rubbing on them ears.
Rubbing on them ears. She likes that, don't she?
She loves it.
Sophie Bell, you get some petting?
Don't stop now.
Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome.
I know you was in the middle of something. I don't know what it was.
Now you get to help me.
What am I doing?
We gotta stock the freezers.
Oh, I think my spleen's hurting.
Got the splenitis.
Got the splenitis. Yeah, we'll go do that here right quick. All right.
Sophie Bell.
All right, there it is. We got it all unloaded. Everything looks good. Some of these rolls, you know, some of them are a little loose, but you know, I ain't too worried about that. On that last hay video that I done, man, I had all kinds of haters talking about that hay was not rolled very tight or it was stemmy or whatever. And you know, I know different people do different jobs, different quality jobs, that kind of thing. But let me tell you about that hay that I had last year that everybody was dissing on so hard. Those cows ate every bit of it. They didn't lose no weight. Everybody kept condition and that kind of thing. And I know it's real easy to jump on comments and, you know, be a keyboard warrior and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, whenever you're the one out here doing it and you got to make it happen, you do what you got to do. That hay worked. This hay will work. This is going to be fine hay come wintertime. These cows are going to eat it. They'll be glad to have it. I'll be glad to have it. And it will work. So haters going to hate's all I know. All right, there it is. We got 29 rolls of hay. We appreciate Ronald and Shirley calling us. Like I said, they were 2 miles. It's exactly 2 miles, wasn't it? Exactly 2 miles up the road. And I thought they were going to bring it. They weren't, so we had to kind of shift. But that's okay. I didn't ask. I didn't get everything clear, but that's on me. But appreciate them calling, letting us know that they had some hay. We'll put this in the barn, and then this winter, when it's cold and the snow's blowing, and there ain't no grass for them cows to eat, we will be glad that we had it. So anyway, I think that's going to do it. Like we always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families, and we'll see you on the next video.